Judge Andrew Napolitano, Fox's senior judicial analyst, takes a somewhat different view. He says what Mueller is saying is we could not say he did not commit a crime, the president did not commit a crime, fill in the blank, because we believe he did. Do you disagree with Judge Knapp's analysis?
I fundamentally disagree. I like Judge Napolitano, but I really want to challenge him to a debate. I want Fox to show that they present both sides of the issue, unlike some of the other media. So, Judge, please agree to debate me on Fox or anywhere else, and let's have our differences out. Let the American public decide who's correct, you or me. These are reasonable disagreements, reasonable arguments, and important ones. Let's have a rational and civil debate.
We had confidence that the president clearly did not commit a crime, we would have said so. We did not, however, make a determination as to whether the president did commit a crime.
So that was special counsel Robert Mueller breaking his silence in the last hour, saying his office couldn't charge President Trump with a crime because of long-standing guidelines of the Department of Justice. Those remarks appearing at odds with what Attorney General William Barr said a few months ago, you remember, when he first addressed the release of the special counsel report. Here's what he told reporters then about his conversations with Mueller. Listen.
When we met with him, Deputy Attorney General Rosenstein and I met with him on March 5th. We specifically asked him about the OLC opinion and whether or not he was taking the position that he would have found a crime but for the existence of the OLC opinion. And he made it very clear several times that that was not his position. He was not saying that but for the OLC opinion he would have found a crime. He made it clear that he had not made the determination that there was a crime.
Let's bring in Judge Andrew Napolitano, Fox News senior judicial analyst. I mean, this discrepancy jumped out at all of us when we were listening. Is there any way to reconcile those two statements so that they both can be true? What Mueller said and what Barr said?
Let me start by saying I'd rather be OLG than OLC right now. My buddy Guy Benson has that role. There's no way to reconcile the discrepancy between the two. This is a he said. But this opinion of the OLC, and the OLC stands for Office of Legal Counsel. These are the legal gurus who do research for the Justice Department. When the Justice Department itself needs to know what the law is, where it's unclear, they get an opinion from the OLC. This OLC report is dated October 16, 2000, and it says that a sitting president should not cannot, should not be indicted while still in office because of material disruption to his constitutional duties. Guess what happened 60 days later, in late November and early December of 2000? The Justice Department charged Bill Clinton with lying under oath and obstruction of justice. And guess what he did a month later, 2 weeks before George W. Bush was sworn in as president? Pleaded guilty to lying under oath. This wasn't done by indictment. It was done by what we call an information. That's the document that's filed when the government and the defendant agree on the allegations. That tells you that this OLC report is advisory only. It is not mandatory. It's there to use or it's there not to use, depending on what officials want to do. Now, why did Bob Mueller take to the microphones today? I don't know. But this was not good news for the president because he's ginned up all the Democrats to believe there must be a there. And it was a parting shot at his soon-to-be former boss, Bill Barr, who basically whitewashed what Mueller said in the four-page summary he distributed back in March.
Okay, absolutely. Judge Napolitano, thank you for clarifying that. We appreciate your time.